$36 an hour working from home. Sounds too good to be true, right? You're probably wondering, is that even possible? And what kind of crazy jobs are we talking about here? Let's be real, I get it. There's a ton of noise out there promising quick cash and easy work. But trust me, I've done the digging, and I've found some legit opportunities that you probably haven't heard of. In this video, I'm going to show you 7 unexpected work-from-home jobs that can put some serious cash in your pocket. We're talking about real jobs with real companies that are actually hiring. So, if you're ready to ditch the 9-to-5 grind and start earning while you chill in your pajamas, stick around. First, let's address the elephant in the room. The $36 mentioned is more of an average potential income for some of these work-from-home opportunities. The actual pay can vary based on several factors, including the specific job, your experience, and the company you work for. Some positions might offer a consistent hourly wage, while others could be based on project completion or your performance. Imagine this, a world of work-from-home opportunities you probably haven't considered. That's exactly what this video is going to show you. We're talking about 7 unique jobs that can potentially put extra cash in your pocket. From surprising roles that tap into your passions to positions you might not have even thought existed, there's something for everyone. The beauty of these jobs is that they cater to a wide range of skills and interests. Whether you're a people person, a creative thinker, or someone with a keen eye for detail, there's a good chance you'll find a role that matches your strengths. You might be surprised at the skills you already possess that could land you one of these exciting opportunities. First up, let's talk about being a gaming support agent. It's like being a tech wizard mixed with a therapist. You're the one who calms people down when their game crashes and their characters die horrible deaths. It's a tough gig, but it can be rewarding. Companies like 5CA are always on the lookout for people who can handle the heat. They're basically the middleman between gamers and the game companies. You'll be dealing with everything from account problems to game glitches. It's like being a detective, but for video games. Now, let's talk money. You can expect to make around $40,000 a year, which isn't bad for an entry-level job. But remember, that number can vary depending on where you live and how much experience you have. It's not going to make you rich, but it's a decent living. The cool thing is, you work from home, no more commuting to an office and dealing with annoying coworkers. But with that freedom comes responsibility. You gotta be disciplined and manage your time wisely. 5CA seems like a pretty solid company. They're big in the gaming support world, so you'll get to work with some major game titles. So, if you're a gamer at heart, love helping people, and don't mind troubleshooting tech issues, this could be a good fit. Next, let's dive into the world of ad quality rating. It may not be as glamorous as it sounds, but it can be a decent way to make some cash. Companies like WeLocalize hire people to be the internet's taste testers, checking out ads and making sure they're on the up and up. You're basically the quality control for online ads. You'll be looking at everything from those tiny text ads to full-blown video commercials. Your job is to make sure they're not misleading, that they're relevant to the website, and that they're not just plain annoying. It's like being a detective, but for advertising. Now let's talk money. You can expect to make around $27 an hour, which isn't bad for a job you can do from your couch. This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme, but still, it's a steady income, and you can work as much or as little as you want, which is always a plus. WeLocalize is one of the bigger companies in the ad quality rating game. They work with a bunch of different clients, so you'll get to see a variety of ads. But like any company, they have their own rules and guidelines, so you'll need to learn their system. Overall, being an ads quality rater can be a decent way to earn some extra cash, especially if you're looking for a flexible job. Moving on, let's explore customer service roles. Companies like Alpine Home Air are always looking for people to help their customers stay cool. You'll be answering calls, emails, and maybe even chats from people with all sorts of problems. Their AC is broken, their heater's not working, or they just have a question about their bill. It's your job to be the calm in the storm, listen to their problems, and try to fix things. Now, let's talk money. You can expect to make anywhere from $16 to $20 an hour, which isn't bad for an entry-level job. It's not going to make you rich, but it's a steady paycheck. Plus, a lot of these jobs are remote, so you can work from home in your pajamas if you want. Alpine Home Air seems like a pretty standard company. They sell HVAC stuff, and they need people to help their customers. It's not the most glamorous job, but it's steady work. So if you're good with people, have patience, and don't mind dealing with some techie stuff, this could be a good fit. Now, let's talk about turning your gaming skills into cash. Here, you could actually get paid to share your skills. Companies like Gamer Sensei are hiring game coaches to help other gamers improve their gameplay. It's like being a personal trainer, but for video games. As a game coach, you'll be teaching people how to play better, giving them tips and tricks, and helping them climb the ranks. You could be coaching anything from Fortnite to League of Legends. It's all about sharing your knowledge and helping others level up. Now let's talk money. You can expect to make around $28 an hour, which isn't bad at all. Plus, you can set your own hours, so you can work as much or as little as you want. It's like being your own boss, kinda. But here's the thing, you gotta be really good at the games you're coaching. You need to know the ins and outs, the best strategies, and all the little tricks. You also gotta be a good teacher. Explaining game mechanics to someone who's struggling isn't always easy. Gamer Sensei is a pretty cool company. They connect gamers with coaches, so you'll have access to a whole community of other players. But remember, there's competition out there. You'll be competing with other coaches for clients, so you gotta stand out. Basically, if you're a gaming pro and you enjoy helping people, being a game coach could be a fun and profitable gig. Now, if you want to be the face of a brand, companies like Sella are hiring people to cover events live. It's like being a real-time reporter, but for whatever the company is promoting. You could be covering anything from product launches to concerts. You'll be in front of the camera, talking about what's happening, interacting with viewers, and basically being the face of the event. It's a high-energy job that requires a lot of personality. Now, let's talk money. You can expect to make anywhere from $22 to $36 an hour, which isn't bad. But remember, this is usually for live events, so the work isn't steady. You'll have busy periods when you're working non-stop, and then slow periods when you're not doing much. To be good at this, you gotta be comfortable on camera. You gotta be able to think on your feet and adapt to whatever's happening. You also need to be good at engaging with an audience. People tune in to see you, so you gotta be entertaining. Sella seems like a pretty cool company. They work with a lot of big brands, so you could end up covering some really cool events. But remember, it's a competitive world. There are a lot of people who want to be on camera, so you gotta stand out. So, if you're outgoing, love being in the spotlight, and don't mind the unpredictable schedule, this could be a fun job. Alright, if you're looking to make money with your writing skills, companies like Textbroker connect writers with clients who need content. It's like being a freelance writer, but with a platform to help you find work. You could be writing anything from blog posts to product descriptions. It's a pretty flexible gig, and you can work as much or as little as you want. You're basically your own boss, which is a major plus. Now, the tricky part is figuring out how much you can make. Textbroker has a tiered system based on your writing quality, so you can start as a low-rated writer and work your way up. The more stars you get, the more you can charge per word. It's like leveling up in a video game, but for writing. Textbroker is a pretty popular platform, so there's a decent amount of work available, but the quality of the work can vary. Some clients are great, and others, well, not so much. You'll have to deal with rejections and revisions, which can be frustrating. So, if you love to write and you're looking for a flexible way to make some extra cash, Textbroker could be worth checking out. Just remember, it takes time and effort to build a successful writing career. So, you're smart, right? Like, really smart. Well, you could get paid to share your knowledge on Course Hero. It's basically like being a homework helper for college students. You answer their questions, explain stuff, and help them understand the material. The cool thing is, you can work on your own time. You pick the subjects you're good at, and you answer questions when you want. It's like having a flexible side hustle. Now, it's not a get-rich-quick scheme, but you can definitely make some extra cash, especially if you're good at explaining things. They say you can make up to $1,500 a month, but that's if you're really hustling. The more questions you answer, the more money you make. It's like a video game where you level up and unlock better rewards. But remember, quality matters. You gotta give good answers, or students won't like you, and you won't make as much money. Course Hero is a big platform with a lot of students, so there's usually plenty of work to go around. But it can be competitive. There are other smart people out there trying to answer the same questions. So, you gotta be quick and accurate if you want to be successful. Overall, tutoring on Course Hero can be a good way to make some extra cash while helping students. You just gotta put in the time and effort to build up your reputation. So there you have it, 7 amazing work-from-home opportunities waiting to be explored. Think about your passions, your skills, and your lifestyle to find the perfect work-from-home fit for you. The work-from-home world is full of exciting possibilities, from gaming and content creation to education and communication. So, embrace the flexibility, ditch the commute, and become a remote worker. With dedication, continuous learning, and a hustling spirit, you can work from home and ditch the commute. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.